Let's talk about sexual images.
Oh, goody.
Where do people see sexual images?
Movies.
Pop-ups.
Music videos.
Ads.
Magazines.
Ooh.
YouTube.
Video games.
Cereal boxes.
Shoe shops.
Ooh.
Calendars.
Biscuit tins.
Dental floss.
Gelati bars.
Chairs and tables.
Loaves of bread. People see sexual images everywhere.
That's not a sexual image.
I think it is.
Okay, one person's sexual image is not necessarily another person's sexual image.
Images, okay, what are they telling us?
What messages are they sending us?
They say to be sexy, some bits have to be curvy.
Some bits have to be not curvy.
Some bits have to be little.
Some bits have to be big.
To be sexy.
And everyone wants to be sexy.
Images say everyone wants to be sexy.
And if you look like this,
Well,
you're doing it all wrong.
and to be sexy.
You should look like this.
Or you might think
Images say
sex is only for an innie.
plus an outie.
Yeah.
Nah, you can have two outies.
Or two innies.
It doesn't matter.
Or you might think images say
Sex is bad, it's disgusting, it should be banned. Ban it all. Look, we can get pretty good at sussing this stuff out.
what's ridiculous and what's useful.
What's real and what's not.
Although it's hard to get some stuff out of your head.
Because as teenagers,
Well, actually, all ages.
even crusty old farts
Like you.
like you,
But especially as teenagers.
we can spend a lot of time worrying about whether our body is normal
If our feelings are normal.
and our sexual stuff is normal.
And of course, not everyone is interested in sex.
Some people just not interested.
If this is you,
We're sorry you have to listen to this crap.
but you do.
So much for everyday sexual images.
The model licking a chocolate bar on a train station billboard. But what about images of people actually having sex?
Sussing out what's ridiculous or useful about images of people actually having sex.
That's a different kettle of fish.
So that's why this video is about porn.
Porn.
Some people hate porn and it makes them feel
No one should ever feel like they have to like it.
or have to watch it.
But thinking about sex is normal
So don't feel guilty
or bad.
if you're curious.
Not everyone has watched it.
But lots of people might have a quick look because they are curious.
Or it's popped up on a screen.
Or because they want to shock their friends and think it's funny.
Or last but not least, because it gives them a sexual buzz.
If we are watching porn, what messages is it sending us?
What are we learning?
Here are some things that are a bit weird about porn.
It usually makes the penis look like it's the boss of the whole show.
I'm a great big dick.
You can say that again.
I'm a great big dick and this show's all for me. I just want to thank my fans.
It's always about getting straight into sex.
Hi,
Hi.
take your clothes off.
Excuse me?
It makes sex look simple.
I just walk in and do it and ain't nothing to it.
Da-da-da.
Sex is more complicated than that.
Oh, the awkwardness.
Oh, the uncertainty.
One thing that's really
Really?
important about sex that you don't see in porn.
You don't see people checking how other people feel about what they're doing.
You don't see people making sure the other person's heart is into what is happening with their body.
Checking that the other person is happy to be there doing whatever sexual thing they happen to be doing.
And not feeling uneasy
Uncomfortable.
or even a bit scared.
Caring and concern is essential to any kind of sexy activity.
Sex is dodgy without it.
And porn just doesn't show it.
Where's the kissing?
Where's the cuddling?
Oh, the romance.
Take me to the moon.
And show me the stars. Someone always seems to dominate someone else in porn.
Kind of like bullying. Some porn is really rough on women
And that can be confusing for young women and men watching.
because the women are paid to look like they enjoy it like that.
And the men often have to act really rough, even mean.
What about safe sex?
Do people use condoms in porn?
Watching it heat?
And getting the idea
That sex should be rough.
thinking sex should be done to someone.
And not getting that sex is something done with someone.
And thinking sex is only for people with a certain kind of body.
And that the penis is the star of the show.
The star of the show.
And that men have erections.
All
the
time.
Then that can teach a lot of unhelpful,
Confusing.
untrue.
And even harmful stuff. Porn is not always a good teacher of happy sex.
Lastly, porn and the law.
How's this for a law?
It is illegal in Australia to show a person under the age of 16 an indecent object or film.
You're an indecent object.
No, I'm serious, you can't show porn to kids.
Even like 15-year-old kids.
Yeah, also, Porn Cop says,
Think carefully about what can happen if you take pictures of you and your friends on your phone, especially if they're not fully dressed.
even if they agree,
Depending on the state you live in,
you could be charged with a criminal offence.
the legal age to buy porn is 18.
And it's illegal to watch porn with under 18-year-olds in it.
Heavy.
But we started off
At the beginning of this video,
talking about images
sexual images, moving or still.
and the messages they're sending to us.
We want to say,
Don't feel bad about being curious about sex, that's a healthy thing.
but it doesn't mean porn is necessarily a healthy thing.
Porn is a confusing thing.
We've mentioned some stuff to be aware of.
And if you feel confused,
You are not alone.
I am totally confused.
Yes, you are.